Hey Al, I'm recording this video because, as you may know, I went to a silent retreat uh, that is for Vipassana meditation. Maybe this video will be quite boring because my English is not. Uh, I've not been training my English for a while since I got back to Brazil. So maybe would be you have to be a little bit more patient to listen to me and like listen a little bit about my experience there. Uh, I won't tell everything because I think it's too personal. Maybe in a more private conversation. But my life was a little bit tough since I got back here. So I was already enrolled in this meditation course, but I almost gave up in the last time, like in the last minute. So, but I went. People pushed me to go. I went there, and now I'm recording this video to tell you a bit about the experience. Um the Vipassana meditation has nothing like about religion or something more like mystical. It's still mystical, but everything. The tools you use are basically your respiration, your breathing, uh, your body, and your mind. And uh, I spent there 10 days in in silence without interacting with roommates or like other people that we bumped in the middle of the retreat. So everything, the environment was made to create this introspection feeling and to enhance your capacity to concentrate. And it's tough. Like in the first day, I felt my energy being drowned. Uh, my tonsils got like so big I couldn't breathe. Two guys from my room uh, requested to change the room because I was like snoring too much. After that, oversharing. Um, but it was like really good. Like I could feel all the pain that my mind was creating being dissolved and vanishing, and I was just paying attention to that, not getting attached to the feeling, not trying to avoid the feeling, just accepting the reality the way it is. So my goal with this video is not to tell everything about the retreat, not to teach you meditation because I am not allowed to, not because I'm not allowed officially or something like that, but it's a they ask to not teach anyone because they want to have the experience of providing the technique in its pure form. So like if you wanna like experience this technique, I really advise you to go to a Vipassana retreat. It's not easy. It's hard work. like it's 12 hours of meditation each day. I was waking up at 4 a.m. and sleeping at 9 p.m. So it's not easy. You will want to give up like many days because you're you're suffering the sankharas, that is the abstraction of suffering. When you get attached to something or you try to avoid something in a harsh way, you create sankharas in your body, in your mind. And as long you are like enhancing the capacity of your mind to concentrate, to feel your senses in your body, to sense the like all the it's not feelings, it's sensations, like feel cold, feel your skin vibrating, you feel like, in the end I could feel my face get just twisted, like this kind of stuff um, are created by your mind and by sankharas that you need to dissolve and then purifying your mind. I wouldn't be telling that before the retreat at all, but I actually experienced it, and I could not just know these concepts intellectually, but I could feel all those concepts in my body. So, if you want to have a similar experience, I really advise you to look for it. It's probably free in your country as well, because the philosophy of Vipassana is like not creating any distraction to the student. So it's basically pay what you can. So after the retreat, you can pay. Uh, you can offer a donation, because this donation will be used for other students that will have like free food. You don't have to be concerned with food. You don't have to be concerned with like the place you're gonna stay. They take care of you in a really caring way. So that's my advice to you, and I'm not doing that just to show myself off and say like, look how cool I am. I went to this retreat. Not at all. It was tough. It was hardworking. It's not. Sometimes it's pleasurable. That's why why I can say it's not really pleasurable. Like you feel pleasure after that, but it's really hard working. The pleasure comes as a result, not as your trace, and not as your path to it. Sorry about the English. Uh, I still need to practice more. I was practicing a lot in Toronto. Now, sometimes it's a little bit rough English. I'm sorry, or raw. I don't know how to say that, but you can understand me. And if you don't understand any concept, I can try to write it better. So that's it. Um, I also did a Portuguese video, but probably it's not the same content as this one. If you wanna know what I said in the Portuguese video, you should learn Portuguese. Sorry, sorry, not sorry. But anyway, I can like we can talk privately, and like, yeah, I'll be my pleasure to help with all the information possible. So that's it. Kisses and hugs for everyone, and peace.